And let's give a warm welcome to Charles Fishman.
Thank you very much. I was very shy when I was 12 years old. I was in 7th grade. There were a lot of, about every other weekend, bar or bat mitzvah party that I had to attend. It was 1977. All these things together were not a very good combination. I would go to the parties, and I have to say I didn't get it yet. It seemed like all the other kids were confident. They had great dance moves. The boys could walk up to just any girl and ask them to dance. There were a couple guys, Rodney Copeland, for example. He had his own bar mitzvah party. He had a satin disco suit. And, he wore it stylishly and with confidence. And then another friend, Steve Horwitz, his suit, same thing, it's just like, wow. He was resplendent. He was confident. He has hair part in the middle, the waves and the feathering effect. And I was like, I envied these. I envied Rodney. I envied Steve. I just like, how do they do it? They knew. They had some sort of knowledge or power that I didn't possess. And so I would end up walking around in the halls of the country club or the temple function area. I'd walk around the halls by myself while the party was going on. And I was bored partly because I didn't get it, but I also was a little disappointed in myself because I didn't fit in. I felt like I should. I went to school with these kids. I could do math and science and English and everything with them or better than them. I was a good student, but somehow I didn't fit in here. And I think the other thing that was in the back of my mind as I was walking around by myself was I knew my own bar mitzvah party was off in the distance. My birthday was in May. It was going to be sort of the last one of the season. And there was a little bit of dread, I suppose, in my heart that I was going to have to host one of these events too. I'm sure the expectation was that there was going to be disco and dancing, which so far hadn't gone so well for me. I also didn't really see myself in a disco suit. I'd had sort of a sartorial crisis earlier in 7th grade. The first night of Dick Chaplin dance class, which most of the kids in my 7th grade had also signed up for. My parents had signed me up for it, and I said, okay, yeah, I'll go, because my mom and dad said I should go and learn how to dance. I think it was supposed to be ballroom dancing, and I walked in the first night, and all the 7th graders were assembled already. They had gotten there earlier than me for whatever reason, and I walked in, and Rodney, the aforementioned Rodney, said, "Nice floods, Fishman." And sure enough, I looked down, and my pants were definitely an inch or two above the top of my shoes. And so, Dick Chaplin's after that was kind of ruined for me. Anyway, so my own party, I didn't. Fortunately, my mom kind of helped me out, and she knew I needed a special outfit. She recognized I wasn't going to be a disco suit kind of boy. And she got me some cool jeans that had on the back pocket kind of a red and white split, or red and beige splits that showed through. So there was a little red color there that was kind of flashy, like my belt now. And then they had a flared bottom, a little bit of a bell bottom, and they definitely covered the top of my shoes. So I was like, okay, Mom, good choice. And then the other part of the costume was this red terry cloth shirt with a big collar and a white zipper front, down about to the mid-chest with a round zipper pull. It looked like something that Roger Moore, if he was hanging out by the pool in a James Bond movie, would have had on. All right? So I had the red shirt, I had the pants, And at the party, I was like, yes. And I danced every song, and I went and asked girls to dance with me. I was like one of the guys on cruises, you know, an escort who makes sure every woman in the room gets a good dance. That was me at the party. And I was asking every girl to dance, having a great time. And at some point, I had a little bit of an out-of-body experience. And I looked down at myself and was like, who is that guy? He's confident. You know, he's dancing. He's got great moves. He doesn't look like he's a spaz. You know, I was doing a little John Travolta action. I was like, who is that guy? It was an awesome party, a great party. Thank you.